Hello, my name is Emery Smith with the Martha O'Brien Center, and I want to show you how to use the fraction button on the calculator. So this particular calculator, the Casio Solar, is one of the two calculators that's approved for use on the HiSET. And you'll notice that it has this button A with a small b over c. And this is what I like to call the fraction button because you can use it to reduce and calculate with fractions. So it's super handy, and in terms of the HiSET, it's really handy to just know how to use the fraction button because you will have this calculator or another similar model with you at the time of the test, so there's no reason to not be equipped to use those tools. So the fraction button, one of the first things you can do with it is you can reduce fractions. So this fraction that I have here, 12 over 72, I can put that into the calculator and just press equals and it will automatically reduce it. So let me show you how to do that. When you have a fraction that is just numerator and denominator, you can put it in numerator first, then hit the fraction button, and then the denominator. So that right there is showing 12 over 72. And then just hit equals and it reduces it down to 1/6. Let's try adding and subtracting. So to add and subtract, you can do the same thing. You simply put in the number, using the fraction button between numerator and denominator. And then hit equal. And it automatically puts it in lowest terms, so you know that that answer cannot be reduced any further. Awesome. Let's try some multiplication and division. It's the same exact process. So in this particular case, I have a division problem, which, remember, when you divide fractions, you multiply by the reciprocal, or you flip the second fraction on its head and then multiply the two fractions. Well, you actually can just put that directly into the calculator as a division problem and it will do that for you. So for example, I can put it in numerator and then denominator, so 7 over 8, the division button, divided by 4/5 equals. And now what we have here is we have a mixed number. So the first one is the whole number 1, and then the numerator, and then the denominator. So when you have 3 in a row like this, the first one is a whole number. So this, for example, would be 1 and 3 30-seconds. So 1 and 3 over 32. So once again, that's really useful that it gives you the answer in simplest form. Let's move on to improper and mixed numbers. So let's say I have an improper fraction and I want to change it to a mixed number. I can do that using the calculator. I simply put in the improper fraction. Now remember, an improper fraction is a fraction that's top heavy, where the numerator is bigger than the denominator, such as 9 over 6. So this is equal to more than one whole, so it's an improper fraction and can be converted to a mixed number that has a whole number alongside a fraction. So in order to do that using the calculator, I will simply put in the improper fraction, so 9 over 6, and then hit equals, and just like reducing, it just gives me the simplest form, which is a mixed number. So 9/6 is 1 1/2. Excellent. And now operations with mixed numbers. If you want to enter a mixed number directly into the calculator, you can do that, and you can do any of the operations, meaning addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. And you can do that simply by entering the whole number first. So in the case of 1 1/2, I'd put 1, fraction button, 1, fraction button, half, so that registers as 1 1/2, and then plus 2 2/3. So 2, fraction button, 2/3. Once again, automatically simplifies it, and we get 4 1/6. Excellent. And that's how to use the fraction button on the calculator. It's a real lifesaver, and I really hope that you will practice with this tool and use this tool so that you can be prepared for the HiSET.